Now, I'm no paleontologist, nor am I a scientist who studies fossils for a living, but I also understand that there's some people out there that do dedicate their entire lives to studying this type of stuff. And guess what? People like this guy think they're full of shit. Dinosaurs? Fuck you mean dinosaurs? They're not real. You think they're real? Huh. You're just another sheep. This guy thinks that dinosaurs aren't real, not because he has any actual evidence that they aren't real, but because he's finding some things to be suspicious about fossils and suspicious about asteroids and dinosaurs going extinct and all that stuff. So he's not actually doing any critical thinking or doing any research of his own. He's just pointing out the flaws in what he sees in other people doing research, right? So, anyways, let's see what he actually says about this, okay? He's replying to a comment that somebody says, saying it's not actually suspicious. And let's see, hear his arguments for why it is indeed suspicious.
There's nothing suspicious. Being buried for millions of years isn't always going to leave a skeleton in the best condition, and there's still been other complete ones found and even preserved. Yeah, okay. Who found them? You? You found dinosaur skeletons? I mean,
Brother! So unless you find dinosaur skeletons yourself, they're not real? Could you imagine? I try to explain to this guy what lightning is. And he's like, lightning? Do you actually believe in that shit? You believe people can get struck by that shit? I'm like, yeah. Well, have you been struck by lightning before? No. Okay, haha. See? You're just believing whatever the government wants you to believe. You're just a fucking sheep. Like, bro, I don't have to experience what it's like to get struck by lightning in order to know that lightning is a real thing. But okay, buddy, I guess he's the smart one here. Believe him instead of the scientists that dedicate their lives to researching this stuff.
you might not personally find nothing suspicious, but I feel like if somebody's trying to tell me that this extinction level asteroid came and wiped out almost an entire species, yet in over 250 million years it hasn't happened not once again, that's suspicious.
Hold on. Hasn't there been asteroids that almost hit the Earth? Maybe not at the same scale. The Tungsuka event, a massive explosion in Siberia on June 30th, 1908, caused by an asteroid or comet. It was the largest impact event on Earth in recorded history. This AI might be full of shit. Because, wait. Though much larger impacts occurred in prehistoric times. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so just because an asteroid that made the entire dinosaurs go extinct didn't happen again in hundreds of years doesn't mean that it's bullshit or that they don't exist. What do you mean? Does he think asteroids are not real? You can literally go outside with a telescope and see asteroids. There's people out there right now talking about how an asteroid is gonna possibly happen again in 2032 and make the whole world go extinct or some shit like that. I just knew oh shit, we're going too much. We're going too far ahead. I gotta slow down. Let me go back and continue listening to his arguments, okay?
Suspicious. The fact that there are only, what they say, a couple dozen extinction level asteroids that are even in our solar system. So what are the odds? Are you sure that dinosaurs weren't just fabricated to usher in the theory of evolution and to get people to believe that there's asteroids coming from an imaginary space?
Imaginary space? What do you mean? This guy's the type of guy to think, you know what, unless I actually dress up as an astronaut and go outer space, yeah, space is fake. It's an imaginary space. It doesn't actually exist. It's not real. How can somebody be so out of touch with reality, bro? He's basically just saying, he doesn't actually have an argument. He's basically saying, well, because it hasn't happened again recently, it's not actually real. Or because I haven't experienced it myself, it's not actually real.
Y'all telling me about what happened thousands and millions of years ago just recently had parents who believe that Christopher Columbus discovered America, but I fucking digress.
Okay. I don't know what Christopher Columbus discovering America has to do with asteroids hitting the Earth, but okay. He had a fire detector going off?
That was suspicious. The fact that there are only...
He did. You know what else is suspicious? The fire detector. This happens when you defund the DARPA. Holy shit. This is what happens when you defund the Department of Education. Oh my god, bro.